What's going on, everyone? My name is Cynic, and have you guys ever saved up exactly 4,000 salvage or to the perfect point where you're right where you need to be in order to craft that perfect variant that you've been after for so long, and since you've been hearing nothing but good things about it in multiplayer or in another game mode other than what you play the most, you're horribly disappointed to find out that that weapon doesn't work the way it's supposed to inside of the game mode, or because it was created specifically with multiplayer in mind, that the selling trait or the way it operated inside multiplayer is exactly the way it operates inside of zombies, which doesn't fit or work. I mean, it's really no surprise that Infinity Ward doesn't playtest any of the DLC weapons that are added into the game, especially not inside of zombies. But what about epic variants that have been in the game for a while and they grant no additional benefits inside zombies whatsoever, but inside of multiplayer they're actually extremely useful? Well, today guys, we're going to be counting down the top 5 epic variants inside of Infinite Warfare that actually have some use inside of multiplayer, but inside of zombies they're completely useless. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests to do some more top 5s here on the channel, so in case you guys want some more of that stuff, then be sure to drop a like, as well as give me some suggestions on some of the things that you guys want to see. I've seen top 5 DLC weapons in COD history, top 5 Gobblegums, top 5 Fate and Fortune cards, so whatever you want to see, let me know, because I was kind of on the fence of making this to begin with, since like I said, I normally don't do top 5s. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. So this is really in no particular order, but coming in at number 5, we have the Osiris EBR 800. Now, going based off of the stats as well as off of some of the things that I've been hearing from people that actually have this gun, since I don't have it myself, is that it is completely useless inside of zombies. So reading off the stats, as you guys can see, the selling point or unique trait of the Osiris is it basically removes any type of sniper glare, which is a specific part of multiplayer. So, you know, inside of multiplayer, if there's anybody sniping and they're looking directly at you, there's this little glare on the scope that kind of gives it away that they're sniping. The Osiris removes that, but inside of zombies, this really doesn't do anything, because it's not like the zombies know that you're sniping. Now, of course, it also highlights enemies with low health, which, according to people that actually have this gun, said that this still works inside of zombies, but I really wouldn't say that it's actually useful. It's kind of funny. It's the most useful part of it inside of zombies, but at the same time, that part is actually useless. The only use I can actually see out of it, and the only use that anyone's telling me they get out of it, is when you're actually trying to collect souls inside Raven the Redwoods for their crossbows. And it's kind of sad, because with a trait called Hunter Killer, they could have been so much potential that they could have did inside of zombies. What I was thinking they could have did, which would have been really cool, is whenever you're aiming down sight in sniper mode, zombies actually can't see you. Or since it's called a Hunter Killer and it actually highlights enemies with low health, if you look at the zombies through your sight, then the zombies automatically die or explode. I think that would have been really cool. Would have made the variant very useful inside of zombies, or at least set it apart and not be completely useless inside of zombies. But the Osiris is pretty much all multiplayer, and it doesn't really bring anything different inside of zombies, and that's why we have it here at number 5. So coming in at number 4, at least the variant is somewhat different from multiplayer to zombies, we have the KBS Longbow Big Brother Epic variant. It's another epic variant that's extremely useful inside of multiplayer, but inside of zombies it's almost complete crap. But like I said, at least this time around it acts a little bit differently, versus compared to the Osiris where there's nothing new at all. So basically what the Big Brother Epic variant does inside of multiplayer is when you're aiming down sight, your minimap is still active. So no matter what, you're always going to have your minimap active. Inside of zombies, this thing is complete eye rape. So it comes with the awareness trait, which increases enemy visibility while scoped. But as you guys can see, what it basically does is it adds a little red filter to your screen, and then zombies are highlighted kind of hazy red. So according to the people at Infinity Ward, having a red background and then having the zombies hazy red increases visibility. I'm sorry, but I gotta say, you guys at Infinity Ward are fucking stupid for this one. I mean, it doesn't increase visibility. Honestly, it kind of comes to a point where I don't even like aiming with the Big Brother. Like I said, it's just complete eye rape. The only thing I'll give the Big Brother is because of this red filter, it actually makes Attack of the Radioactive Thing look way better, at least in my opinion. I know some people don't like it looking this way, but I like it, especially when it comes to the change shoe elements. Cryo is just so beautiful on this map with the Big Brother effect. But I do know some people don't actually like the way that the Big Brother makes Attack the Radioactive Thing look, and a lot of people actually still don't have the DLC or the season pass of Infinite Warfare. So besides a small aesthetic change which makes this map look better in my opinion, there's really nothing the Big Brother does that's special inside of zombies. So what they could have did, especially for like the awareness trait, to kind of stay true to being aware where zombies are, they could have gave us like a small indicator similar to a grenade indicator of where zombies are if they're within a close proximity of you, or even like a few seconds of a warning of when you're about to get hit by an enemy, whether it be in a zombie or Krog, a brute, anything. Just something special, something that really sets this apart, and something that actually makes it more or less useful inside of zombies. I don't know know, the Big Brother is yet another epic that's very useful inside of multiplayer, but is nothing special or nothing helpful at all inside of zombies, and that's why it's here at number 4. Now this one I just don't really understand, and I don't really see why anyone who mainly plays zombies would even craft this inside of zombies. It's purely multiplayer, it's a dead giveaway. And that's the envy for Flatline. Right here I got some chaos gameplay, mainly because my Flatline gameplay got corrupted, and in order to save some time I had some chaos gameplay lying around. But anyways, my main point is the envy for Flatline, which is very blatant in what it does in both game modes, and it of course comes with the precision trait, which grants infinite damage range at the cost of a slight decrease in fire rate. Now if you guys crafted this with your 4000 salvage, I can't really entirely blame you. I didn't do it, but it's definitely tempting. You know, infinite damage range in both multiplayer and zombies sounds very rewarding until you drop the 4000 salvage, jump into a zombies game, and then realize zombies is mainly close quarters. So what the hell did I just drop my salvage on? You know, it's a massive trick because it sounds so tempting until you start playing and then you realize exactly what you just did. Now what I was thinking Infinity Ward could have did to make the Flatline really cool inside of zombies was they could have kept the reduced fire rate, and instead of having infinite damage range, they could have implemented a kind of built-in dewdrops inside of the Flatline, because then that way it still fits the whole precision theme, whereas instead of infinite damage range you actually have reduced recoil where it's almost pinpoint accuracy no matter what. Again, this is zombies, so it wouldn't really be broken or overpowered. Multiplayer may be a different story, but I think this would have been a very good idea, especially in maps like Spaceland and Raven the Redwoods where dewdrops isn't even a perk, and because in my personal opinion neither the chaos or the Flatline is really worth crafting inside of zombies, having precision work like this would definitely make the Flatline a viable option inside of zombies. I don't know, I personally think that would be a huge improvement, and like I said, it definitely fits the whole precision theme. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this idea. But since the Flatline doesn't add anything new or different from multiplayer to zombies, that's why we have it here in number 3. Another stupid epic that has no usefulness inside of zombies at all. Now I have very limited gameplay with this weapon since this isn't captured on my account, I captured it on someone else's. But here at number 2 we have the X-Eon War Sight or Xeon War Sight, depending on however you decide to say it. Now the selling point of this epic is of course Threat Designator, which is pretty much in essence a built-in thermal sight that goes above and beyond that counters active camo, cold-blooded, and hardwired. Holy shit, I was not aware zombies were actually able to equip this, so my thermal sight on any other weapons inside of zombies have not been working properly. I mean, like, really? But anyway, something I really want to point out is the way that the zombies look when you ADS on the site. It makes me think that this was probably what the Big Brother was initially meant to look like, because believe it or not, when you actually look through the site, the zombies are actually pretty detailed, and as much as it pains me to say it, it does increase visibility. Unlike the Big Brother where you actually get a red background with red haze and everything is red and your eyes freaking hurt. Now as far as a replacement for Threat Designator, since we've been coming up with better things that they could have did with other epics, I genuinely have no clue what they could have implemented with the War Sight to actually make Threat Designator a little bit better. Now the only thing that I could come up with was something similar to the acid gat back in Mob of the Dead, where you can actually shoot a zombie, it's laced with a little acid and then it acts like a little bit of a monkey bomb. I think that would fit the Threat Designator, where you can actually shoot a zombie and then every other zombie can take a certain amount of damage, and then after that it acts kind of similar to what the monkey bomb acted like from Treyarch zombies. I mean, it's wishful thinking, but I think that it definitely fits the whole Threat Designator trait. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys can come up with a better trait, then by all means let me know. I think some of these ideas are pretty cool, and I would definitely love to hear what you guys have to say about my ideas, or if you guys can actually top them and come up with better ones. But the X-Eon War Sight or Xeon War Sight doesn't add anything new to the table. All it really does is give you glorified thermal sight inside of zombies, and that's why we have it here at number 2. So probably the most sought after weapon inside of multiplayer besides the Flatline. Here at number 1 we have the VPR Yokai. Now I have just some basic VPR gameplay in the background, but literally everyone I know that has this epic variant says that it does absolutely nothing for them inside of zombies, which should kind of be a given based off of the track record on all the other epics that we've covered so far in this video. So the Yokai comes with the assassin build trait, which basically integrates a suppressor into the VPR, along with inside of multiplayer not letting any enemy players on the team know exactly where your victims were killed. Sounds very interesting, and I'm pretty sure extremely helpful. But here inside of zombies, I heard it's actually glitched, where your suppressor actually isn't even on the weapon, and there's no such thing as not letting other zombies know where the last zombie was killed, because that just kind of makes no sense inside of zombies. But I think it's just really sad for the Yokai, considering in multiplayer it's one of the most sought after weapons, but inside of zombies, the entire epic trait or selling point of it doesn't work. At least with the war sight, you saw that even though it's kind of pointless, it worked. And the reason why I specifically call out the war sight is because it's a DLC weapon, and a sad thing that we see with all DLC weapons inside Infinite Warfare Zombies is that they don't work right properly. Whether it being they're broken, or in the Yokai's case, it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. And I'm hearing the same type of reports from the epic G-Rail Fusillade doesn't actually work, or when zombies are supposed to explode, they don't even explode, which is very sad and disheartening to hear, because I know a lot of people are after the G-Rail as well. But I was thinking, as a nice replacement for the assassin build trait for the Yokai, is that instead of normal zombies not being able to see you, special or unique zombies actually can. Kind of like a small integrated version of hide and seek, but they only affect, let's say, the Bigfoot, the clowns from Spaceland, the ninja zombies from Shell and Shuffle, or even the Krogs from Attack the Radioactive Thing. Or not so much that they can't see you, because then I feel like the game will glitch out, but more like they can see you and they'll come after you, but their hit detection's a little off, so there's a 1 out of 3 chance that they'll actually miss or bypass you. I think that'd be cool, definitely unique, and it'd be a nice way to complement both zombies and multiplayer for the Yokai. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by. This video is going on much longer than I thought it was going to. If you guys want me to do some more top 5 videos, let me know down in the comment section below, as well as give me some suggestions on some things that you guys would love to see next. My name is Cynic. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video.